Daryl Wolf, and today it's an honor to be with Dr. Ben Aguirre, and he's from Puerto Rico. And why are we here today? Well, we are talking about practitioner protection. Now, we're not just talking about natural health practitioners, we're talking about medical practitioners that like to introduce natural health, or it doesn't matter. All practitioners will be under attack some point in their life. And do you know why? Because the rules have been made for the few and not the many, and the rules have not been made to actually have vibrant health for the majority of the population. And understand something, if you stray off or you actually become a natural health practitioner that really makes a difference, I'm talking about somebody that really knows what they're doing in the world of health. If you start making a difference, and that difference is actually eliminating corporations, they will attack you. I have been attacked 3 times in my life, okay, where it got to the point that I wondered even if I wanted to stay in business. And guess what? It's the funniest thing, though, isn't it? How natural health practitioners actually, they do natural health. They don't do things that are toxic to humans, but they will feel threatened. How about that's over? How about we don't have to live like this anymore? How about we're talking about the Sovereign Indigenous Practitioners Protection, and we're talking about local, provincial, state, international laws worldwide, okay? And guess what? This is where you will get adopted by the Taino tribe, and where you will actually get your doctorate in Indigenous medicine. Dr. Ben, would you like to come on and introduce yourself, and let's start the show.
Yes, my name is Benjamin Angueira. I'm, like already Dr. Wolf said, I'm from Puerto Rico. Now here we have I have worked with the Taino movement, the Taino nation. And that's really what this Indigenous program will be. It'll be about the Taino, their heritage, and their medicine. Once you get involved in it, you'll have all the protection, like you'll see further on, of just about every nation, every group. So we'll just go forward with the slideshow, and we'll be getting to that part soon.
Absolutely. So the first thing is, what is protection from governmental control worth to you? Well, I'll tell you, it's worth peace of mind. And guess what? We can use real laws that have been tested all the way to the Supreme Court, that have been approved by United Nations, okay, to put these guys on hold, all right? Whether we're talking bylaw, like I said, whether it's local, whether it's provincial, whether it's state, or whether it's international. Okay, so from natural health practitioners to those who work in the medical system, practitioner protection now is a necessity. They are coming for all of us. Oh, listen, as long as you're playing their game, you'll be fine. But, you know, you don't play their game, and guess what? It doesn't go so well. All right, so pathway to Indigenous plant medicine doctorate for worldwide protection. It's as easy as this. I'm going to read through this, and then I'll have Dr. Ben come on, everybody. Once you are registered, you will receive 2 Indigenous plant medicine manuals. The first manual is on Taino history and practices. The second one is on Indigenous plant medicine. Upon completion of both manuals, you will write a 2,000-word thesis based on the information provided. Once the thesis is submitted and approved, you will meet with the Taino Council to be interviewed prior to the adoption into the Taino Sovereign Indigenous Nation. Upon your approval, you will be awarded with the doctorate in Indigenous medicine, and you're licensed to practice indigenous medicine worldwide. Welcome to the tribe. Dr. Ben?
Yes, like you have mentioned, once they approve that, they have studied that they will be definitely have their license to practice indigenous medicine just about any place in the world. And further on in this slideshow, you will see how that protection extends to the United Nations and other groups.
Absolutely. So if you take a look right here, you will see first, okay, that we actually have right here where you are accepted and adopted into the Taino Nation. And then the next one you'll see, this is licensed to practice indigenous medicine. And everybody, I need you to understand this. We're not talking about what you learn in just these books. We're talking about all the natural medicine or anything under health, under the health umbrella. That's what this actually means, okay? So understand, this is why we cover everybody medical and everybody natural, okay? Because there's a lot of medical people that are waking up today and understand something. You think that we have a chokehold? Just think of the chokehold that's on them. But this is the actual license to practice, okay? All right. So, Article 24 of the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People states, Indigenous peoples have the right to their traditional medicines and to maintain their health practices, including the conservation of their vital medicinal plants, animals, and minerals. Indigenous individuals also have the right to access without any discrimination to all social and health services. Okay? Dr. Ben, would you like to say anything?
Yes. Right now, at this time, all the world, or most of the nations in the world, have agreed to respect indigenous people. And that includes not only their medicine, but their spiritual healing and everything that they do. You will be becoming part of one of those tribes, a nation, the Taino nation. And as such, you will be able to receive all the protection worldwide that every indigenous nation at this moment has.
Absolutely. And if you take a look at the slide right here, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that the government could not justify prosecuting members of a Brazilian church for using a sacramental tea protecting the church's religious freedom. The Religious Freedom Restoration Act of 1993 prevents the U.S. government or state authorities from imposing significant obstacles on a person's religious practices. United Nations active members, okay, so you can see that this actually almost takes up the whole planet. So everybody that I know can actually, that I know all around the world, can actually participate in something that will actually protect them. Okay? Dr. Ben, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I would just like to mention that we're ready for every one of you that wants to join the Taino Nation to work with you, bring you into the Taino Nation, welcome you to it, and show you all the advantages and protections that you will be getting by becoming a Taino.
And everybody understands something. If you are interested in more information, you can call me. These are all the phone numbers. You can call me, and then I will get Dr. Ben on, and we will do a three-way call, or you can just talk to him yourself. But everybody, write this down if you're interested. If you were to type in, okay, on your computer, practitionerprotection.com, practitionerprotection.com will take you to our slideshow. If you want to review it, you'll also see we will have, Dr. Ben and I will have up there a video on us talking about what this is all about. Understand something. This is something that everybody that is a practitioner no matter what, whether natural, whether medical, they can take advantage of. Dr. Ben, is there anything you'd like to leave everybody with?
I think you have said it just about all.
All right.
It's just a matter of now joining and we'll be able to work this. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Ben.
You're
And
welcome.
for those practitioners, just know that all the practitioners that are in the Braveheart Nation around the world, we will be coming on with Dr. Ben, okay? And we will be coming on Monday night, and he will answer any questions about this. We'll have the video up in braveheartnation.com, or like I said, go to practitionerprotection.com, and you'll get all the information that you need. I'm Dr. Darrell Wolf, and understand something. We are Braveheart Nation. We are stronger when we come together, and understand we all want the same things, okay? A happier, healthier life where we're thriving, not surviving. And understand this, we will not stand down, and we have an understanding too that guess what? Everybody deserves to feel that they can do their passion, their purpose, without being threatened. Thanks a lot, and thanks for joining us. Have a beautiful day. Call me if you have any questions, or just go to practitionerprotection.com.